Okay, I think you'll hear me right now. So we're back here in the PM. I just came back from eating and I saw this SMT with this BISI and it is the macro right now. Yes, went to this BISI right here, this 5-minute BISI. Yeah, and Q obviously didn't. You have this cluster of newly opening gas right here and you had this cell site right here. So you took this cell site. So I find it difficult because I wasn't really sure where is the low going to be. And if you look at NQ, we hit the CE of the daily gap and you don't really want to go further than that. So, so yeah, that's good. So I'm thinking this lunch we have been trading lower and lower, and it's now the end of lunch. We haven't taken any trades today, and right now I'm just looking at this order block as well. Look for a buy on this rebalance maybe. My target, I don't really have a target. That's the whole problem right here, and that's a bit keeping me away from this trade we just took the buy side right there. I'm just gonna watch this this level right here. So if you can have a gap right here, I would maybe enter that gap. We just took this buy side right here, or just took the buy side. This launch, we've been launch trading lower, and right now I'm still bullish on the daily. So we've traded down to the CE right there. Right now, if you were in, you could have already went break even. But now, if we're gonna have a gap right here, I will not enter it yet because I want to see a close above here as well. So you want to see this as a breakaway gap. This wouldn't. It's a bit of a chaotic phenomenon because I just came back, and that's the reason probably why I didn't took it. I had the chance to took it because I looked and I saw an SMT and I saw, okay, yes, went into that, but I was just like, I was just there. I want to see this as a breakaway gap. Yeah, this BISI right here. Now I'm waiting for how we're gonna close right here. What is my target? I think we can look for this as being inversed. And now I'm watching that level right there. Yes, also took the buy side right now. So now I want to see how are you gonna react here. So then I'm buying. I could have bought by there. Wait. So different right here. Like, I don't really have a target more than like this right here. This is a old wick. So like I was here, I thought let's just wait a little bit and then maybe end on this order block, but it didn't came back to this breakaway gap. This gap could be traded into. If you look at Dixie, I haven't watched Dixie. Is a bit of a chaotic right now. You want to see lower Dixie, of course. We made equalize. That's something that I don't like. YM, I don't know what YM is doing. Let's say you enter right here. Stop needs to be there. Probably right here. I want to see all this inversed and go into this. You have like a smooth edge right here, and you have this first presented that it's 5-minute gap right here. By 2 right there. Put my stop right here. and then we're just gonna add along the way. It's a bit high. I already could have gone break even right here if I was entered right here, but I just went back from eating and I was in this, so I thought just let's wait a little bit. To get a bit lower, maybe touching this, I would be in maybe adding. Let's also mark some gaps that I want to see inversed as well. We have this gap right here. I don't know if it's this gap. Touch the high right here. You can do that right there. This is like not a lot of risk. This is like 80 bucks. But we could just add. Let's see, this is an inversion gap. We have got this gap right here. There's things from the left that I want to see inversed. In AM I also recorded. There wasn't a trade, or I wasn't entered right there, and my mic wasn't working. So I don't know. It's like a bit too high where I enter from here to here. That's why I only took like 2 micros. Straight down into this 5-minute gap. They just did. I wanted to add. Let's add the following position right there, and let's put our stop. I think it's around here, because we need to move our stop as well. You don't want to see this. This is marked as 5-minute BISI, because we want to see it here break away. Bit busy on the chart right now. I think still we aren't risking a lot, which is fine. We know into this volume balance as well. I want to see a good closure right there. We hit the lower quadrant right there. That's where we rejected from. Also from this 1 hour shit Sibi. I can't even talk anymore. Yep, I allowed to trade into this gap right here. I'm gonna explain the trade, why I took it as well. Like let's just explain the trade, what happens today. Not even gonna look at this. My partials, I don't even know where I'm gonna take partials. So I was looking for lower prices this day, because let's just go to a clean chart. Let's just remove this. So we have this one, this daily BISI with this farmer balance. I was looking more for that. We traded up mid overnight, then we dropped lower. If you look at ES, with like a balanced price range right here, we tapped the high perfectly and went lower. And for me, if ES was going above this, then I would be more looking for this. Just trading more like on a 5-minute is more like a 5-minute trade than a 1-minute. Just want to see price go high from here. Stop right here, then go higher. You really want to see a portion open as well. I don't know how much my stop is even, so let's just look at that. Times 2, that's 40 times 2, times 4. That's 160, is like not a lot of risk. Let's just buy one more, I think, on that gap. Okay. This is good. You want to see some sort of portion open as well. If we go above this wick, you could also say, let's mark this wick, that we want to see closure above, and then we pretty much can go break even, because you don't want to revisit that gap. Because we have a little accumulation right here, and then a 5-minute trades away from it, you want to see strength and I'm looking for now. I really want to move my stop towards this lows. But I just have to wait a little bit. How can we add in this market? Like I have to have targets for me right now. I want to enter more because I have not a lot long left. Add another one right there. Into that reclaimed gap. Entered another one. Touch this. I'm gonna buy one more. And this is the last one that I'm gonna buy. Last one I bought on this daily BISI high. I think around there. Just on this gap maybe. From here, I really want to see higher. It's gonna let our stops stand there. Maybe you can add a little bit more on like a order block. I like that close. Like how we close there. Let's buy another one. Just need to like up our positions. Because we have only this is our last week on the Funnet and look at where we're standing. This is not good. So where is our first parcel going to be? That's where I should be focusing on right now, then adding and adding. So that's the question. My ultimate target is here on this first presented of Monday. So I don't know how much I would take off right there. But I wanna like this is ugliest chart. Wait. Let's remove some drawings. This gap you want to see inversed. And we could say take some off on this gap. So on this gap right here. I think it has a volume balance right here, so you could say this here on the micro. I think we can move our stop a bit. Let's make a picture of the 5 minutes. Yeah, make a picture of the 5 minutes. I don't know. We're just gonna do that later. Let's move our stop a bit. Just like that. And this is our ultimate target. Maybe take down 2 on this. Let's just have some parcels ready. Just to lock in some money, not a lot. This right here. I don't know where to take parcels on this move. I'm not gonna lie. We can move, if this high is going to be taken, we can move our stop towards here, almost break even. So that's if this high is taken, then we could do something like that. Move our stop. I still don't know where to take partials. Maybe we have to look at ES to have some inspiration. So on ES, where could we take some partials? Is partials taking so difficult? Usually I don't have a problem with this, but just because we have like a quick sudden move lower, not sudden, but we have a good move lower. You expect it also to be on the upside, just a smooth higher, and I don't really have like pools of liquidity. So maybe I just have to go take our target, take the half point of it, and then I already should have taken a partial. I don't know where to take a partial. Maybe just hold it. I think we should have 2 off right here. If you look at Dixie, maybe we have to look more at Dixie as well. Like we've been just in a constellation, we expect maybe higher prices on Dixie, if I'm gonna be honest. So that's not really good. So that's probably a reason. I should take good partials. Yes, this fine imbalance on the daily or YM. I don't know what YM. So probably this, if you would be in white chair, this already would be like a good partial. Maybe you would add white chair. Probably I should just take 2 off. Right there. There's 1 off right there. And 1 off right there. And the last, I think we're just gonna maybe take some off right chair later. Just to take some partials right there. We can pretty much go break even right now. Just put our stop right there. Shouldn't, like, we have a 5-minute gap. We're gonna make a 5-minute gap. We have this wick right here. If it's gonna go all the way down here, then it's probably gonna go to this order block. And it's something that we don't really want to see. Took our first partial. It's gonna have my stop right there and just leave this, and then maybe even consider a partial on this CB right there. Should be safe. Yes, also took down the sell side right here. It would have been much better. Like, I entered when it went into this gap. It was around here, I think, and I had 3 contacts. I was just thinking, let's add in this position. So I just bought 3 contacts, not much. And then I bought it, but it was on a demo. So then I thought, okay, this is wait for re-entry. Then of course this, I already said it. I wanted to add maybe enter on some sort of order block, but if we're in the range of that and we're gonna leave this, we're gonna leave and let it stay open. This position is more like on a like a 5-minute, let's say this 5-minute gap. And so now in this BISI right here, we watch this CE. You have this last 5-minute BISI, and otherwise we will be pretty much done, I think. Here you see SMT right here in the 50-minute order block right there. Also on the yes, I do not like to talk, like, let's say I'm wrong, but then this cluster caps right there should be like a low. If this low right here, and probably around here is gonna have a low, and then really higher from there, go into consolidation. Fake is already gone. Yes. Okay, so I will not trade again today. It's done. As I said, we could still go all the way down here. We just made, okay, let's call it a break even day, if I'm gonna be honest. But yeah, if we're gonna go all the way down here, you don't really like to see that. So just to, yeah, so that you don't want to really go into the low portion, but yes, as I said, that the soft caps could be traded to. I think ES is the one who's gonna get first right here, and then you have NQ. Maybe go to this low, but I think this low is right here, maybe to the high quadrant again, and then go higher. I will not be trading anymore today. It's just like PM. I traded PM and then done. It could be way more. Would have been a bit happier if I put the trade down there than I would have made. Times 2. 60 times 2 times. Yeah, wouldn't be much, I would say. Not 500. It's not bad. Like, I can show you on the paper account. Here, look at this. On this date, 1903. 1903. Like, this is my time in the Netherlands. That's here, right here. And I entered there. Yeah. Oh shit. Oh, it was on the micro, I think. Here. I went in right here. Just went out. I was on the demo, so let's log in, and then it was a bit too late. It's just it happens. It was my bad, of course. We'll be there tomorrow on the Thursday. I think tomorrow's gonna be a good day. Friday also, and then this will be it for today. And then that's it. That's it.